Thank you all so much. Thank you to Bushwicks. Thank you so much to Lena. For those who are listening, I am wearing a black t-shirt. It reads ceasefire in Arabic and Hebrew and English. I'm also wearing a kafia, which is the traditional black and white Palestinian scarf draped over my shoulders. Today I'm performing a song that I wrote, which is inspired by the poems of Lena Khalaf Tuffaha, and from her book, Something About Living. Now, when I first started reading Lena's book, I began folding the corners of the pages, flagging the poems that really spoke to me. I usually don't do this with my books, but for the purpose of this project, I wanted to be able to easily reference those poems. By the time I finished the book, I had folded so many pages that the book was accordioned out at the top as though it were stuffed with tiny handmade kites. Every verse of my song is inspired by a different poem in Lena's book. Verse 1 is inspired by letters to June Jordan in September, which Lena read for us tonight. Verse 2 is inspired by variations on a last chance. And verse 3 is inspired by Makluba. My song is entitled Shattered Glass, and just a note on the lyrics, Palestine is how you say Palestine in Arabic. Thank you. Ceasefire now, free Palestine. Kim Schreier doesn't care about the Palestinian child. A 3x4-foot handmade flag, these were our first rally signs. Salam, my friends, no one is listening. Why aren't you screaming like me? Why aren't you calling our leaders? Have you seen the bodies, parts of human beings? Why aren't you calling our leaders? Have you seen the children, tiny parts of human beings? Shattered glass, shattered dreams, broken bones and broken wings. The songbird sits too tired to sing in her home in Palestine. The songbird sits too tired to sing in her home in Palestine. The sniper sits on the hill where our grandparents used to dwell, protected by a wall of hate and the entire United States. The sniper scope, trained and cold, gazes upon the city below. A small child with a flag, the sniper's bullet and a grave. A small child with a flag, the sniper's bullet and a grave. What once was up now is down. Homes of rubble strewn on the ground. We flip our pot, turn it upside down, pass the plates around. We flip our pot of seasoned rice, cauliflower and kidra spice. Israel steals our land. They steal our food, but they can't steal our samud. Israel steals our land. They steal our food, but they can't steal our samud. Shattered glass, shattered dreams, broken bones and broken wings. The songbird sits too tired to sing in her home in Philistine. The songbird sits too tired to sing in her tent in Philistine. From the river to the sea, Palestine, she will be free. From the river to the sea, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea, free, free Palestine. Thank you. Thank you. And if you would, I would love to ask all of you to contact your elected representatives, your senators and representatives, and demand an arms embargo.